G'day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we're going to make fire, we're going to braai, we're going to look at this marvelous melon sampler or melon knife. Follow along. Okay, it's Sunday, which means it's Friday, and I'm using my melon knife to open our bag. Okay, this is a melon knife. Now on the front we see a little plaque that says Heidelberg. Heidelberg, which is a town here in South Africa. Okay, well, it could also be referring to Heidelberg, but anyway, not same thing, different countries. Okay, but anyway, Heidelberg in South Africa. It's a very historic town, and we had poets and writers and I don't know, people living there and things. Lots of stuff happened there. Like I said, very historical. But that's not why we have this touristy little knife. Okay, it does have plastic scales. It is made in China, but look at those little nickel brass bolsters. We have brass liners on this thing. Everything is very roughly worked out. But why did I want to show you this thing? Because this is a melon knife. Okay, so in the olden days when people went to check out produce, specifically now melons, these guys would take these knives and go and cut melons. Okay, so I will give you a demonstration of that a bit later. But anyway, you would take your big blade, you would cut a section, you would take the smaller blade, you would make it into bite-sized chunks if you didn't just want to eat it like that, or you would peel it with the smaller blade. And some of them even swapped out the smaller blade for a little fork, so you don't have to eat it straight off the blade. And then these guys would taste these delicious melons, cantaloupes, honeydews, whatever other varieties you know, maybe even watermelons, and they would say, this is, I don't know, awesome, give it the A grade. I don't know grades for melons. But anyway, so yes, a little melon sampler. Now, this thing I bought as part of a lot, but mine is stainless china. So this is, well, it's an example of one. It's not a old historical one, but it's an example. Same with this stuff. It looks like white smooth bone, but I'm 100% sure it's plastic. This thing looks like somebody just stuck it on there, so it would be a bit more touristy or gift shoppy, but the whole idea or the look of this knife at least is pretty good. Let's quickly just do some specs on this guy. 3 and what's that? 3¼ inches long, maybe the main blade. Close, this thing is almost 4.5 inches. And then what's the small blade? Not that I think anybody cares, but the small blade total, less cutting, but total it's about 2 inches. So this is a nice knife. Okay, let's just do millimeters quickly. It is 11.5 centimeters closed. That's pretty much all you actually need to know about a slip joint. Okay, let's just see. I did put new batteries in here. 1.7 millimeters. So this thing is quite thin when we are talking about sliciness. Now, my specific example is not sharp. Okay. No, this thing is definitely not sharp. Okay, but we will see. Luckily, I do not have melons at home. I only have papayas. So if you want to see me cutting a papaya and then braaiing, please follow along. Okay, so we have some fire lighters in there. So this thing is definitely not necessary, but it's always fun using it. Okay, we have a fire going. We're braaiing in the fire pit today. Okay, I'm sitting here next to my smoky little slowly dying fire. Well, it should pick up now, but anyway, enjoying the most relaxing Sunday you can think of, eating TV bars and enjoying a refreshing beverage. Okay, so As soon as this thing is ready to braai, we'll braai. Okay, so like I said, I have a papaya, but my papaya is gone off at the back. So let's see if this thing can at least cut a papaya. Okay. Oops, daisies. This part will go to the tortoises if any of them are awake today. Okay, so now let's take this thing and sample it. Sorry, my little camera girl is struggling over here. And then we cut it. And then we continue cutting it. Okay, I'm the worst melon sampler in the world. But anyway, sorry, and this cameraman of mine today is not working with. There we go. Let's sample a few papayas. Okay, the fire is up and running. I shoved the piece in the top. Now we're just waiting for it to make cold. Okay, for hors d'oeuvres we are doing cheese twisters, which is a cheese pork sausage wrapped in bacon. You can't really see them, but they are those guys. And then we have wonderful little pork loin chops. Okay, rib and loin chops. So we are going to braai that. My wife's making roasted vegetables and potato salad. Okay, my setup does not look very sophisticated. Bricks and a fold over or fold close grill. But these things do look delicious. Sound of a braai. Okay, we have our delicious sheeps on there and our porks are close to done. Okay, added some 6-gun grill. And although the fire pit thing looks weird, the stuff smells fantastic. Okay, these guys still have a little bit to go, but my wife said she wants jimmies on them. I love jimmies, but not on lamb. Okay, I won. No jimmies on this stuff. Okay, so they are pretty much ready to get off. I'm done braaiing. Okay, it's still extremely like 2 o'clock and I need fire tonight. So what I keep doing is just chucking in a piece of wood every now and again. Now it is hardwood, so it will keep burning and what for hours because I need fire tonight. Okay, my fire is still smoking and I think I need to tell you about some upcoming videos. Okay, this looks very sparse, but it's my wife's grilled veg, honey, oil, I don't know, all the awesomeness and a few added potatoes and rosemary. Okay, I hope you can see this because I did not turn on any of my normal lights that I do, but this knife, this is the Warblades Warrior. I love this knife almost as much as this knife, this stuff we do, pickled steel knife. Anyway, you can still find these on Pickled Steel. Go check them out. Now, this knife. A while back, I'm not sure when it will be available to public, they said that they are going to make lanyard beads for the Anubis or the Warrior. Anyway, so mine is coming this week, so I'm waiting for that. If you have not seen this knife before, titanium Almax, awesomeness, go check out the video. Anyway, then also this week, there's something else coming from somebody else. I will let you know as soon as I get that. And then I have 2 knives that I've been saving that I will show you. These are older knives, very old knives. Anyway, this is an American made one. I will show that to you. And then this awesome little guy. This is a German one, and I will show that to you later. So there's still a few things we have to do. Also, we have a few more MREs to eat and all kinds of magical stuff. I still have not showed you my new, long time ago, I showed you, what do you call that thing? Like a power bank that's like solar. I got a legit one from my brother. That's awesome. And then I got this thing from, well, actually, I'll show you those things later. Also, upcoming, first time ever, I got my brother and his wife to take video for me. they went to Peru. So we will have a Stuff We Do Peru video, but I didn't go. I'm going to cry about that. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So we will have a lot of awesome things still coming up. Oh, I love this knife. This thing is like the ultimate titanium awesomeness. And yes, it is made in China, but you can. I think actually that's the next one that's coming out. There is a XL version of this. This thing is big, but there's an XL version of this coming out. But I think that's only next year or the year after. I can't remember. But before that, we are going to get one of these that's actually made in America, River's Edge Cutlery, if I remember correctly. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, now let's see what our food looked like before you go away. Okay, and there we go. Roasted vegetables, delicious lamb chops, pork sausage with bacon, and potato salad. Okay, all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.